Hey Randall, as soon as you get that on, I'll do it later. Alright, are you in the taxi position? Worried about the GoPro. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna do that U-turn. Go ahead and get into the flight position. Tell me when. You in it? Okay, go ahead and get your balance. Oh, don't bend your knees. There you go. Now you remember when. Keep moving. Okay, so that's what it feels like to get stuck on your heels. Okay? How you can do that is you can bail out in a dive if you like, but before you dive backwards, always make sure you look over your shoulder, okay? And I want you to try to get that circular motion to where you get a little bit of speed. So practice going forward more. You ready? Ooh. Don't bend your knees. It'll push you right over. Here, come over here some. Alright, go ahead in the flight position now. Ready? Okay, all you're doing is you're getting stuck on your heels. Go ahead and tighten that helmet for me underneath your chin some. The best way to get off your heels is to turn out of it instead of try to fight forward on your toe side. Also, if you are falling backwards and you take a drastic bend at the waist, kind of poke your butt out, it will save you from smacking. Okay, you ready? Really start practicing going down and then up, and then down and then up. you come down, you're gonna start to twist. When on your way up, you're gonna turn that body and drop that shoulder to go ahead and do a tight turn, okay? Here. I'll show you. What you're gonna do now, if you wanna try to do a 360, so when you go to turn, right, say you wanna turn this way, you're gonna twist at the waist, right? Let this knee bend and drop this shoulder down, like kind of look over your shoulder, and that's how you're gonna get a tight spin. But you wanna do that when you're going down, right when you plant is when you wanna start your twist, because you wanna turn on the way up in order to not kink up the hose. You're probably gonna kink the hose a few times and you'll feel the kink work out and kind of shake on your feet, but your goal is to get a nice tight swivel on the hose instead of actually spin the hose. All right, you ready? Okay, get this circle first. Back up some for me. Okay, that's okay, you got stuck. And those situations, that's a good time to start diving. If you want, we'll practice a few just regular dives. Because if you would have went into a dive once you determined you're gonna fall, you could have came back out. I do want you to keep a little bit more distance from the jet ski because you're starting to be able to go higher, okay? You ready? All right, you got stuck on your heel side, so I just kind of lowered you down, okay? Let's get into this U-turn some more. Okay, you ready? There we go. Okay, nice. Okay, so when you come out, you'll notice that you kind of got stuck on your heel side a little bit, but you were able to get out of it. You almost want to come out from a dive on your toes a little bit so you don't get stuck like that. Another thing, when you choose to dive, it's all your tricks are always gonna be set up with that stomp. You're gonna come down to the water, stomp, come up. On your way up is when you want to go into the dive. Make sure you make a conscious decision to arch your body and kind of kick your feet up, because if you kind of just lean forward, the board's just going to smack you into the water. Okay? Ready? There we go. Nice. Nice. Okay. So it looked like you might have been trying to bail out into a dive, right? Okay. Was not sure. Your face all right? I'm sorry. Okay, so you're looking good. Now I want you to try to practice spinning a little bit more. It looks like you're probably going to be able to get some 360s down. And let me check your time. Okay, so yeah, and then you have about 10 minutes left at this moment. So let's get those 360s down and then you can just have some free flight time. Most people have a tendency to turn in towards the jet ski because it seems to be easier. If you do that, that's fine, but just make sure you get over the hose real quick. Sometimes I'm almost more comfortable when they turn out, but you look like you're pretty good, so whichever way. Are you right-handed? Okay, yeah, then most people tend to want to turn in. All right, you ready? Okay, good. Make sure you get that circle motion. You're gonna feel a kink. There you go. All right, you don't want to ever have your back like this, so get in a different position. There you go. You never want to be in front of me with your back towards me. This hose is going to king up, but that's okay, we'll work it out. All right, you're good. Remember, drop that shoulder. When you twist, drop the shoulder. Okay. Got it? Okay, your dives look like you have good form. I just want to remind you to go ahead and grip your wrists. Don't dive with open hands, okay? All right, so I'm going to kind of let you go up. I want you to get a good circular motion, and after we get that, go ahead and just free fly and play around some, all right? You ready? Should we back up? Back up. If you want, you can start to fly over towards them. You can start to fly over towards them if you want. Yeah, just be prepared for that moment the hose gets tension. Do not let it pull you down, okay? if you want to do whatever you want, they can get better pictures. Nice. Woo. You almost turned out of that. All right, you ready? If you want to just maintain that circle, I'll let you go a little bit higher, but no tricks, okay? Yeah, back. There you go. All right, we're good. Your dives look really good. Back up, back up. Okay. All right, there we go. How did that one feel? Okay, good. All right, that's 20 minutes. If you want, you can go ahead and start to taxi to shore. You did really well. Those dives looked really nice. You just want to roll on over to your butt.